everybody around the world. I'm LLBlueDragon, and welcome to the stream, everybody. Hello and hello. Hope everyone's doing great. Hope everyone's doing fantastic today. I'm really sorry that I couldn't stream yesterday. I had a thunderstorm going on yesterday, but man, it's been doing like a lot of thunderstorms where I'm at. There has been a lot of thunderstorms lately over here. So that's why I wasn't streaming for a few days because of those things. So just in case if I don't stream, that's because it's because of the storms and everything. And I don't want to risk there being a power outage and stuff like that. So that's why you won't see streams here and there. So, yeah, that's basically why and everything. But today we're going to continue more of Monster Prom. Last time that we left off, we basically chose Joy, and we basically followed her around. We actually got a little bit of this here and there from Joy, learning about her, trying to see what we need, and learning about the skills and everything, and the routes too. We didn't get Joy at the end, but that's okay. We're still learning as we go. We're still learning as we go with this. And so on and so forth. And we're still going to learn and see where we can go and everything. So, with that being said, without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, we do this, do that, and then this. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's go! Let's go. Okay. Short game. Now, I'm gonna skip the commentary because we already read that. We already know what's going on.
Alright.
Okay. What the heck? Oh my god, it's the sock puppet from the first game! It's the sock puppet! Okay, so we got human wool sweater, heart track. Are those like Hot Pockets? Or are those crackers? I can't tell. Okay, and then we got Totally Fine Ukulele, Magic Mushroom Guide, Magic Shroom Field Guide. Okay, Campfire Songbook. Okay. Chess 2. Oh my god. I don't think I'll be able to master that. Sock Puppet. Sword of Aura, King of the Lions. Is that from Thundercats? Is that a reference to Thundercats? Sleeping Beauty Bag. Okay, so I'm gonna choose this. This. Okay, smarts and funny. And you know what? Sock puppet. Okay. So skip this. We know the commentary. We know everybody. Okay. The bus trip was long, and all summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear, it all came down to the breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Alright, time to break the ice. Which of these would be your favorite TV show? Okay, so let's see. There's anime, fantasy adventure series, house flipping shows, beauty contests, game shows, documentaries. Man, I hate house flipping shows. Like, I actually used to watch those with like my mom and stuff, but like later on I just got so bored of it. I got literally so bored of it. Because no matter what, if you really just watch like any show, no matter what show it is, like, every single room, like, some rooms, like, either 2 or 3 rooms are basically white. Like, there's no color, there's no texture, no nothing. It is just basically plain white, and it's crazy. And on top of that, sometimes on some of those shows, they literally take, like, the very well-crafted furniture or, like, stairways and just basically destroy them. And not, like, repurpose them and make them so ugly than they were before. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, that's so... That just kind of makes me mad. Okay, so... Okay, Fantasy Adventures would be for... Arabia. Game shows for Calculaster. Beauty contest... I think is Milo. Anime... Maybe Dyla. House flipping shows... Well, maybe documentaries is for... Joy? And this one's for someone else. You know what? Beauty contest. Let's see what this one is. Oh, Damien! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Now I remember! Because of one of the endings, he actually got to be a beauty parlor. That makes sense! Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. Okay. I totally forgot that was an ending. Yeah, that totally makes sense. But, yeah, Blue, beauty contests are the best. I love combining beauty and competition. I mean, makeup is basically the same as wearing war paint that makes you look hot, and I want to look my best when I'm pumping a mother effer full of lead. I brought a bunch of my makeup with me to camp, actually. Maybe I can practice on you over the summer. Honestly, if I was in this game, I will be running for the hills! I'm sure I can use my artistic genius to fix whatever is you've got going on your face. Let's do it. I'm running! I'm running! Okay, we only have 3 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I always say, we were young and unafraid and we're ready to start.
Where to go?
Okay. Alright, so... Let's see, for Damien. I think for Damien, for this route, I'm gonna try and do boldness and fun. Because I think that's more of the route that we can go with him. Let's see if we can do that. While exploring the Haunted Manor, you find a enchanted skull who speaks in riddles. His voice makes your ears bleed. Ew. You decide to name him Sparky and put him on your keychain as a fun pet. He tells you all sorts of cool things like beware the tides of Venus, and if you meet any guy named Lenny at Costco, don't give him $20. Dearly noted. Sparky also tells you exactly when and how you'll die. Apparently, it's gonna involve lots of mozzarella sticks. You gain 2 bonus for gaining that foresight. Afterwards, you manage to convince Damien that back massage keeps away mosquitoes, and you're really getting after it when... Hey, has that weird Chunklin lamp always been over there? What, lamp? What weird oh, okay. Perfect disguise! 10 out of 10! There's something weird about this lamp. I just can't put my finger on it. Finger on what? Why don't you click on the little dangle thing to see if it turns on and off? Well, in the words of my great Manhattan Gandhi, when in doubt, set it on fire! You're pretty sure that's not what Gandhi says, and you tell Damien so. Really? Huh? I tried to read a biography of Gandhi once, but I couldn't understand it, so I set it on fire. I thought that was the lesson the book was trying to teach me. That was about 5 minutes ago. The book is still on fire, actually. In fact, it's what I was planning to use to burn this lamp. Watch. No need, Damien. The only person who's been burned here is you, in my practical disguise.
Whoa, that's crazy!
Whoa, Counselor Forged. Lodge. Oh, camouflage. Okay, that makes sense with his name now. Counselor Flodge, you were the lamp the whole time?
Cameron Orenthal Flodge.
Guilty. Pretty cool, huh? Only if you think lying is cool, which I do, but only when I do it, not when people do it to me. I wasn't telling you a lie to you, Damien. I was trying to teach you a lesson about the wonders of camouflage. Get real. Camouflage is for stupid babies who are too lame to solve their problems with violence.
Sneak level 100.
Oh, so it's violence you're interested in, hey? I'll have you know that in the handy days of my youth, I once disguised myself as a baguette in order to stab the French Prime Minister. But French doesn't have a Prime Minister, they have a President. Only because I stabbed the Prime Minister.
That just might work.
I didn't know camouflage could be used for stabbing. This changes everything. But I still don't think it's for me. I'm pretty hard to blend in when you have such blemishly crimson red skin. But that's what's mud for! But that's what's mud for! When you're actually in the wilderness and trying to hide, just use mud to camouflage yourself. Don't worry about that, son. I can change my skin to any color I want, and I'm a master of disguise, so clearly skin color doesn't matter here. All we need to do is find the perfect way for you to blend into your surroundings. You got an idea. I do have an idea. Get a high-powered job in a fashion industry and make red the in color for this season, and next season, and every other season forever. Okay, that's smart. Hide Damien in a giant bowl of delicious Hawaiian punch. Ooh. I think this would be for funny. So maybe this? Yes! You can do that!
Now you see me. Now you don't.
You can do anything with camouflage, son. Not to brag, but I once snuck into the GA system disguised as a guy who was running naked through the G8 system. Anything's possible? I think that just means basically you. I think.
That's crazy enough to work.
This is the best idea I've heard since I suggested we set that weird lamp on fire earlier. And it gives me some great crime ideas too! Blue, you grab some punch and fill a bowl. I gotta run an errand. I'll be right back. Oh god, I'm afraid. You know better than to ask questions, so you borrow a giant punch bowl from Wanda, the punch-loving giant, and starts filling. A few moments later, Hey, I'm back. I'm back. Don't ask me where I got all this jewels or whose blood this is I'm getting in the punch bowl. Goodbye. No sooner has Damien disappeared into the punch bowl than two cops come running into camp, hot on his trail. Hey, you two, say one of the cops. Did you see any international jewel thief / murderous demon running this way? No.
It's not me.
Ah! Don't ask me. I'm just a lamp. You just shrugged. Well, says the cop. Looks like we hit a dead end. There's nothing here but this lamp, this innocent summer camper, and this giant bowl of red liquid. I'm stumped, says the other cop. Normally I'd be suspicious of such a large bowl of Hawaiian punch, but we all know how much summer campers love sugary drinks. You're right, says the first cop, and keep all of this punch in one big bowl seems much more efficient than repeatedly filling a smaller one. Still, says this second cop, we should probably at least feel around the bowl just to be safe. The second cop sticks his hand in the bowl. His hand comes out with a knife sticking through it. Oh no! Whoa, Dad, says the other cop. Did that punch just stab me? Seems like it, replies his partner. It's probably some kind of marketing stunt to make the punch seem more edgy. Kids these days with their Fortnite and their violent punches. The cops leave, shaking their heads and wax philosophical about the state of today's youth.
Whoa, you're a pro!
What? That was incredible. You're a genius, Blue. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another errand to do. Oh god, please tell me it's not what you're gonna do. It's not long before you read the news article about the giant bowl of delicious Hawaiian punch that was mysteriously delivering to the UN Security Council. Oh dear, you gained 2 boldness and 1 fun for your part in this. Oh my god.
So many options.
Okay, let's do fun. That day you bring a magazine to read by the lake. The cover is How to Gain Fun While Camping with Your 6 Osmos Charismatic Friends. Step 1. Go to the lake. Step 2. Wait. Wait, that's it? Then why hasn't that worked for you yet? Oh wait, you gained 2 fun. Thanks! Cosmopolitan. You and Damien are engaging in that classic camp prank of taking a punch of other campers' cheeks and trying them together to create a complicated net involving a Rube Goldberg equid deadfall trap.
Whoa, you're a pro!
Whoa. Haha! Nice work, Blue. Our friends will never know what hit them, especially if it kills them. Hand me my bag, will you? I need to find the hilarious metal spikes from the bottom of the pit. For the bottom of the pit. Oh, it's so hard to find anything in this bag. My dad's packed it full of useless has like water purifiers and non-perishable food and a pillow. Why? I'm perfectly capable of smothering people with my bare hands. Oh, I didn't notice this before. Damien holds a lava bottle instead of which swirls a dark black and gold liquid. Miss? It's hard to say exactly. Also, the bottle is screaming death to the lavies at the top of its metaphorical lungs. Your time will come. Your region will end. Bad stuff, it's gonna happen. This bottle's weird as ass. My dad's packed all kinds of useless camping supplies in here. A tent, backpack, halberd, but this is the most confusing of all. Like, what the F? What the F? What the F? What is it? What do I do with it? The ball seems to be causing Damien a great deal of distress. You better come up with a reasonable explanation so the two of you can move the F on with your day. It's a novelty alarm clock. Since people already hate their alarms, why not have an alarm clock that hates you back? Okay, that's probably smart. It's a hunting accessory to lure ducks by mimicking their noises. Man, ducks sure are getting weird these days. I really don't know. But man, I hate alarm clocks. I really do hate alarm clocks. It's like no matter what kind of alarm clock that I was set to, for like the noise and everything, it's still like, I still hate it. I hate alarm clock noises. I really do. I really, really do. So I don't know which one. I think this one? Oh. Oh, okay. So was the other one. Oh, of course, I forgot what alarm clocks look like because I already smashed mine. Oh god. But I feel like I'll be at least 21% less likely to do that if it threatens to slaughter me.
Bye.
See you later. I'm off to catch some Z's and wake to the sound of conflict. The next day, you're having a great time doing a camp thing, and that camp thing is interrupted by Damien. Guess we'll never know.
Lame.
Hey, Blue, guess what? My new alarm clock, it flipping... The alarm didn't make any noise this morning, and I missed camp breakfast. I love camp breakfast. I don't know why it didn't wake me up. Usually it won't stop screaming. Ma, says the bottle. I will vanquish the Lavi bloodline. I have started by causing you to miss out on essential nutritions. But today was Waffle Wednesday! Waffle Wednesday? The blood of its former rulers will flood the 8th circle of heck down with the lobbies! Uh-oh.
Fuck off.
You're a really essy alarm. In his fury, Damien picks up the bottle and throws it as hard as he can. It smashes against the ground and breaks open, revealing a demon of swirling black mist with golden horns. Ah, crackled the demon. Finally, I'm freed from this prison, in which the Lavi kings have trapped me. Now to bring them pain and despair. The demon disappears and Damien rounds on you, presumably furious that his dad's worst enemy has now been released. That alarm clock didn't even explode when I threw it. Thanks for recommending the assy alarm clock ever. It wasn't my fault!
Go get a sunburn.
Plus, you made me miss Waffle Wednesday. I love Waffle Wednesday! Damien stomps off to go try to beat people up and take the waffles out of their stomachs, and you send one of the camp's carrier pigeons to Lobby Kings to warn them about their upcoming adversary. You hope you've done enough to protect them, but the worst still costs you 2 bonus and 1 smart.
I hope I don't interrupt any conversation.
Alright. You find Arabia scribbling in her trusty notebook. Damien's peeking not so inconspicuously at her from behind a big rock that's right next to her face. Damien, stop trying to peek. I told you to go away.
You need to learn from the pros.
How do you know I'm here? I can't see you, and that means you can't see me neither. I'm invisible. Do you not understand object permanences or something? Object what? Sounds like nerd-esque. Can I just read your effing notebook already?
I don't want to talk about my feelings.
I said no, it's private. But you let Hex read it. He's literally attached to it. I do not let Hex do anything. Hex wrecks chaos wherever they see fit, and I just kind of have to roll with it.
Get cursed, loser.
Right, you are, girl. Speaking of which, I'm bored. Seems like a good time for an unhappy, embarrassing accident curse. Just then, a totally unrelated gust of wind blows through and whips the notebook out of Arabia's hands. It falls open on the ground and reveals a bunch of doodles of a buff, leather-clad girl stabbing a whip-looking what? Are these plans to murder me? You said these was your therapy journal. It is. I find these drawings to be very therapeutic. But they aren't murder plans. They're ancient hieroglyphic that I've been studying. Hex, tell him. Sorry, I zoned out. Did Damien see the murder plans yet? Girl, I say they weren't murder plans. Everybody leave me alone. Arabia could easily deny this for effing ever. She has advantage on deception cheeks. You need to settle this argument. Are they murder plans or not? Hex, I'll give you my last everything bangle if you tell us whether Arabia is totally trying to kill Damien. Chill, Damien. What's a little murder between friends? Look, I've actually had a murder notebook dedicated to Arabia this whole time. Okay, so this is for Damien. There you go.
Bagels.
A man after my own heart. Well, I mean, I don't have a heart, but you're a man after Arabia's left ventricle, which is where I keep all my Netflix passwords. Either way, you got yourself a deal. What? You sell me out for an effing bagel? I thought you were my friend. You really need better taste in friends. You know that, but fine, I'll shut up. You're not letting Hex go that easily. You whiff the bagel scent inventively into their face. Are you sure you don't want it? You ask. It's got strawberry cream cheese and it's toasted.
Are you gonna finish that?
toasted? Why did you say so? Gimme, gimme, gimme! Yeah, Damien. Ravy totally trying to kill you. You should see the Damien cut out she plays darts on, or the lock of your hair she's using to make your voodoo doll.
Unbelievable!
I can't believe you. I knew I should have let the shaman exorcist you when I had the chance.
Ugh, you're the real curse here.
He was all, that's a effing curse. Why would you ever willingly keep it, you dummy? But did I listen to him? No.
Move on.
I'm sorry, Arabia. You know I care more about you than I care for my own life. But you know, I also care for my own life less than I care about a good bagel. Priorities. Can you ever forgive me? I promise I won't ever do it again. Hey Hex, I got a hot pocket you can have. Do you know any more embarrassing Arabia secrets? 3 hot pocket? Look, Arabia's got a totally separate Lemmy murder notebook that was more fun than yours. Check it out! Oh my god!
Sick.
Also, her kidneys are her weakest internal organs, and if you're gonna stab her, aim for those.
Next time you won't be so lucky.
I hate all of you. Now I have to make all new notebooks since these have been compromised. Thanks for nothing. Happy to help. As always, Ravy.
Fucking metal.
Ha, that was super funny. I wonder what else we could bribe Hex with to get them to tell us embarrassing ass about the Slayer. You and Damien take a very romantic trip to 7-Eleven to get some snack foods for asparagus purpose. You feel bad for Arabia if you weren't so busy trying to get out. I'll take a gap. Bacon arrives, and so it comes to visit Juna, the small magical lantern cat. Look who's here! Welcome to my bar. Really, I don't know who in their right mind would take such a risk. I guess you have more thirst than common sense. Anyways, check this drink out. Poison. What do you say? Will you take the drink of the day? Or will you prefer the mystery box? I'll take mystery box. Fantasy brew. The mystery box, so both of you. Hope you're happy with it. No refunds. Is this gonna give me like boldness or something? It actually looks cool. I like this. I really wish I had a mug like this. I always thought focusing on stuff like fun or creativity was a bit vibeless. So I concocted this. It makes you focus on much more important stuff. You're welcome. So hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, I guess.
Come on. You can do this.
Okay, let's... Wait, what? Oh my gosh. It changed the words! It changed the words! Wisdom, strength, dexterity, charmisa, mana, It changed the words! It changed the words! You go to the Haunted Manor to get some bonus since you found a brochure that promised some bonus if you visit. You said you find a mischievous demon. It was all a ruse to lure you here. The demon will take 9 years of your life. You take the demon to court for misleading advertising. The jury isn't found of mischievous demons who fool people into giving years of their life up, so you win. And the demon has to give you 2 strings. F yeah. Well, everyone's here. Okay. You link up with Milo and Calculus Tour, who are busy rebranding the spooky basement as a selfie cryptid. Damien is helping by threatening the ghosts.
Aesthetics on point.
Whoa. Now I'm hearing more of Milo's voice. I'm like, wow. Marvelous. Now we all need is a decided corpse under that rose-colored mold lamp.
It's murder time.
Whoa! Freddy Krueger. No, wait, not Freddy Krueger. Jason in the house. Y'all have plenty of courses to choose from in a second. Wahaha. Except you won't be able to choose because you'll be dead because I'm gonna stab you. I'm Jerry, the murderer. By the way, we may have met.
I hardly blame you.
Kill me, huh? Please, darling. Can you see I'm an immortal entity beyond the petty distinctions of life and death? I too am an unwise target for stabbing. Friend Damien gets electrocuted every time he tries.
Rad.
Great. That just means more stabbing for me. Let's get knifey, you hockey mask F. What? You kids aren't scared of my stabbing knife? Well, that's fine because I'm now here to kill you. I'm here to oh my gosh. The vibe. Yeah, kids love the vibe and I'm here to kill it. Alexa play Honkin' and Dunkin' by the Polka Pals. Let's see your precious 5 survive these tunes. No, not my carefully cultivated 5s. It's a protected species.
Huh?
He put a Bluetooth-enabled smart speaker in his knife handle? This is a stab in the face to a knife menace everywhere. I am surprised because my friends are upset. We must escape at once. Quick, to the car.
Not enough memory to process this.
But Kip is extremely nearby, friend Milo. What need do we have for a car? It's not just a car, it's a 1973 Delaha Roadster, the only car aesthetically capable of sustaining such a critically injured vibe. We are literally playing Friday the 13th. This is straight up a reference to it. this makes perfect sense to you for some reason. How did I say that? Y'all dive out the window and rush to the car, but when Milo turns the key, nothing happens. Typical! What the heck, car? Drive before I smash your effing tires! Please don't do that. It's not the car's fault, I'm afraid. I only brought it to take pictures next to. I never checked if it actually ran. Seriously?!
You can run, but you can't hide.
Here I come, kids. Hope you like wearing plaid and chewing tobacco. No! The life of the party is in your weirdly sweaty hands. You got to find a way to get this car started, but how? You can't just start the car right away. You need some foreplay. I think that's creativity. Okay, forget the car. Convince Milo, Damien, and Calculator to... Sunset! What? This... Oh... I am doing terribly today. I'm doing terribly. We gotta do something quick. Everybody, help me thread this car some more. You smile and shake your hand. Trash aren't the answers here, you tell them. I know a way to really get this car's motor running. If you know... I do not, but judged by your past behavior, I assume it's something for a astral nature. I don't care what you have to do, Blue, but do it fast. We got to get this vibe to a hospital immediately. Purifiably selfie hospital. You don't need to be told twice or once even. You were born to funnel this automobile. You start by the tires and yeah, get those tires. What's the matter?
Is this a camping?
You seem to be markedly decreasing the grips of efficiency of the tires. Is that Essie? Heck yeah. Foreplay is all about efficiency. You leap into the driver's seat and start honking the horn with your what? Cars love with your what? What is happening?
How tasteless.
Contrary to what the name implies, Blue, bun stop does not just mean literally anything you do with your bun. It is a legend. Oh, they haven't seen yet. You leap out of the car, grab the hose, and start drinking out to make loud spurring noise. What?
Fuck off.
What the app, Blue? All that gas could have been used for fires. Oh my god. Just then, Jerry catches up with you, only to find you on your knees, clutching gas out of the car. If you have a...
Stabby.
Sorry took so long. Two teens were about to F, and you know how it is. Anyway, who's ready to get their vibe? Whoa, you know what? I think the vibe's already dead here. Blue killed it with Karas.
No.
Thanks for stealing my kill, Dirk. Jerry stabs you senselessly. His heart clearly isn't in it.
Subscribe.
It's going to take weeks to cultivate a vibe as good as that one. I'm going to need so many avocados. Your other friends seem disappointed in you, but you can't tell what you're saying. You drank a lot of gasoline. You lose 2 strengths and one density.
All right.
Okay, let's go here. You spend the day playing in the lake. Everything is fun until you're mesmerized by the strange song. It's the sirens. Not the sirens! They try to lure you with their beautiful chants, but you know better and challenge them to a riff-off. They kick your butt, but you also definitely have a lot of fun. More specifically, 2 mana. Oh, mana means fun. You and Amy are lounging together, having a surprisingly chilled time reading comic books. This is going to sound crazy, but can you pass me that one that doesn't have somebody putting his fist through somebody else's on the cover?
Sup, loser?
Whoa! Hey! Wait, what's this now? You're going to read actual words that might describe something other than punching? Huh? What? No, who says that? I was just asking for the one without somebody punching so that I could eat it, obviously. Right. What did I say, Dyla? I told you he's getting soft? But not so soft that you won't still come stand straddling and ocean kicking with us tonight, right? My biceps are ready to chop that sand right out. And I got special boots made with spikes on the bottom and the sides and the top, so I can literally show those waves who's boss. Well, that does sound great, but maybe he's just not feeling it today. But speaking of the ocean, I was actually going to watch this documentary on dolphins tonight. I'm making some popcorn and baking dolphin-shaped cookies if you want to join. Aw, I definitely would join.
Ugh.
Whoa, you changed, Damien. It's no wonder the wildfire hasn't appeared to you yet. What do you mean? You know, you've been on the hunt for the Alcid wildfire, and I know it's thus far eluded you. And I also know why.
You are unworthy.
The wildfire only appears to those who are BA enough to be worthy of its unbridled glory and untamed majesty.
No one is ready for Dahlia.
It's true. I was just in the woods one day playing with matches, and suddenly, out of nowhere, the wildfire disappeared. Oh my god. It was one of those magical moments of my life. There's nothing like seeing a wildfire out in its natural habitat. Too bad you'll never see it. Too bad you'll never see it. Face it, Damien. You're just not metal anymore. Not metal. Not metal. I'll show them who's not metal. Or I'll show them who is metal. It's me. I'm still metal. Not now to prove it by becoming worthy of the wildfire, but how? Perform the sickest skateboard trick, escaping from a tank of water while chained and on a skateboard. Okay, that's boldness. Write a poem, but a poem that's very metal. This one?
Fucking metal.
There we go. Ah, heck yeah, that's all kind of metal. The chains are gonna be metal. The top of the water tank will be metal, I guess. The wheels of the skateboard, are those metal? I think. Who cares? Point is, lots of metal, and I'll be the metalist of all. In fact, let's find even more metal. I'm gonna have a tuning fork of each hand when you chain me. No, wait. A tuning fork in one hand and a regular fork on the other hand. I think there's a metal suit of armor in the Haunted Manor. I can wear that too. You managed to convince Damien not to put on a heavy suit of armor before you lock him into a tank full of water, which is good because you can't smooch him if he drowns. I mean, I guess you could, but you're not really into that, so it's better if he survives. You find a water tank, put a skateboard at the bottom, chain Damien up, and then throw him in so that he sinks onto the skateboard. But because he is, as he claims, super metal, it doesn't take Damien long at all to break out of the water tank with a sick A flip. He skateboards down the side of the water tank, doing a one-arm handstand on the board. He does a double somersault in the air, hitting the tuning fork with the regular fork to create a beautiful and magical pitch, and he's landing right side up on the skateboard.
That's Damien style, baby.
Effin' yeah! Wildfire, come at me, bro! Silly Damien, you can't call the wildfire. It appears to you when you're worthy, which you're not. Yes, I am. I just did the sickest, most metalist skateboard trick ever. I mean, I didn't see it. If a demon does a sick A kickflip in the woods, but nobody is there to see it, was it still metal as F? Obviously, yes! Obviously not, or the wildfire would have appeared. Blue saw it, ask him. I did. Oh, Damien, we all know Blue is a DB who says anything to get attention from you. Dollar's right. You are a DB, Blue, but you're a DB who helped me out today, and I appreciate it. You're welcome.
We're like masters of survival.
Give me 1 second. Let's try again sometime soon. I know next time we can get that wildfire to show itself for real. So wait, is this an ending? You're not sure that the mystical wildfire actually works, but hey, if Damien wants to hang with you more, you're not going to stop him. You gain 2 mana and 1 charisma.
got some marshmallows. If anyone wants some.
Oh, marshmallows! I would like some marshmallows. You're hoping to make Essie small talk with Joy and or Damien, but they seem to be too busy having Essie angry talk with each other.
Seriously?
There are a million reasons why you can't be the main Coven villain next season, but I'll just start with the most obvious. Villains don't ask us to fight them. They just do villainous things. And then we try to stop them, which they don't want us to do.
You're not a big bad, but you're still very bad at this.
Just by asking us to fight you, you're already inherently proving that you would be a terrible Coven villain. But what if I'm using reverse psychology? And I'm so villainous that I know the second I let my true villainy shine, you and the Coven will rush to fight me. So, if I get you to reject me as a villain now, then when I finally do unleash my villainy, you'll have already agreed not to fight me, and I'll defeat the Coven with no resistance. It's an interesting point, but I'm not buying it. Don't get me wrong, you're irritating as F, but you're not evil.
Arson!
You clearly won't know real evil if it burned down your tent, which is currently going to be my next step now. Okay, the real evil here is campmates fighting with each other when they could be flirting with you. Time to step in. Yep, definitely. Damien is a prince, and everyone knows Von Archons are bad. Toppling the lobbies, auto crazy is great next season arc material. All good villains are either orphans or have terrible parents. But you, Damien, have two loving dads. Do you really want to give up your dads just to be a villain? Okay, let me see for this one. I think this one's Damien, so let's go here. There we go. Oh yeah, good point. Hoarding that kind of wealth and power is inherently immoral. You should do something about that. Why not make me your villain and bring democracy to the 8th circle of heck? First of all, I don't know, that sounds kind of presumptuous on my part. Second of all, wow, you're really quick to sell your own kingdom down the river, huh? Why not? I never even wanted to be a prince, much less a king. All I ever wanted was to be a hairstylist and also a Coven villain now. And you don't care about selling your dads down the river stealth by taking their kingdom away?
What a noob.
I mean, not to be rude, but I want you to try to fight me in the 8th circle. It's not like I think you ever actually succeed. What? Yeah, isn't Dimitri like your #1 enemy? And he shows up at our school all the time, Joy? And now our summer camp. Ooh. That's kind of the exact opposite of defeat, isn't it? How dare you? Dimitri is a special circumstance. Nah, just a perfect template. It's like you always almost defeated your villains, but then they always find some way to come back and keep the show going. You're pretty useless. That's it, you villain! You are officially my enemy!
Fucking metal!
Whoa, that's the spirit! I am going to destroy you and then take over the 8th circle of heck. Just don't tell Dyla that this is gonna be my thing now instead of hers. Awesome! Next season's main reoccurrence with a great arc. Here I come! Let's start with guest stars and go from there. Joy and Damien spent the rest of the evening plot and counter-plotting. Being enemies has made them better friends than ever, and Damien shoots you a very grateful and essy wink. Okay. I'm gonna take a guess. That week you visited your good pal Juna. He knows a thing or two about getting wasted. Binu. Look who's here. I was just experimenting with these drinks here. I was about to throw them away, but I have a feeling you're reckless enough to give them a try, right? What about this one? Whoa! Cosmopolitan. What do you say? Will you take the drink of the day? Or would you prefer the mystery box? Ooh, I'm gonna take this. Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. And you passed! Your prize is the drink you chose. Looks so pretty. Cosmopolitan. I bet it raises my, charm. I bet it does that. The Cosmopolitan receive its name because it disrupts the very core of the cosmos. What? Thanks to it, any stat effects is now double for you, for better or for worse.
Oh, okay. But I get tipsy very fast.
Whoa. This is the part where I leave you before you puke all over me.
So many options. This is already hard.
Okay, let's see. So... let's go to the manor. Yeah, let's go to the manor. We'll keep on doing what we're doing. That day you find a mirror in the haunted manor, but instead of showing your reflection, it shows you an exaggerated evil version of yourself. Evil you says you'll never surmount your insecurities. Look at how perfect I am, and look at how flawed you are. Nobody will ever love you. Counterpoint, many of your previous flaws are totally fabricated by greedy companies looking to make a profit by promising to to fix things you literally can't control. As soon as you say that, evil you shrieks bloody murder and disappears. Nice. You gain 2 strings because you're amazing just the way you are. Yeah! Go somewhere else, Mirror Me. You're resorting your collection of Pokemon cards, thinking wistfully on the Terry the Taxman you once traded for an Arctic Councilist Ernest Shackleton when you're interrupted. There you are, Blue. I've been looking everywhere for you. Those words warm your heart more than any fire ever could. Even more the wildfire for which Damien is presumably searching desperately once more. Okay, so this is a round. I'm searching desperately for the wildfire once more. Alright. And there it is. Since you were such a big help last time, I thought you might want to try again. I mean, you weren't such a big help as to actually bring the wildfire. But I did appreciate your support and enthusiasm, and mostly if I do find the wildfire, I'm going to need a witness to prove it. I realize our approach last time was all wrong. Yes, we pulled off something radical in metal as only I could, and with you watching, I guess. But is fire most known for being radical and metal? Of course it is, but it's also known for being dangerous and reckless, obeying no laws and fearing nothing. The wildfire will not appear simply to those who are radical and metal, or it totally would have already come to me.
Rad.
I need to do something truly unmistakably dangerous and reckless to lure that sneaky wildfire out. Any thoughts? You're so tempted to tell Damien that the appearance of wildfire is based on weather and foliage, not worthiness, and Arabia was just effing with him. But doing that would be against your own interests, since it would cut short this valuable bonding time. So you make up some reckless, dangerous, stupid BS, because apparently putting your crush in danger is worth it for you, as long as you can do shenanigans with them. You should really do some introspection about this later. Philosophize your priorities and ethics, but for now, you pitch Damien the best idea you got. Enroll in an expensive university and declare a useless major that has no job security so reckless. Someone truly reckless will travel a 150 miles per hour in a Ferrari being driven by a cat. Cats don't give an F. Oh my gosh, yes, that is so true. You know what? Let's try that.
Fucking metal.
Yes, I'm into it. And I can always scare up a Ferrari at a moment's notice, because that's how BA I am. But where the F are we gonna get a cat? Get the bar cat!
Greetings, fellow organic life forms.
Oh my god! in the woods. I have been searching for the rightful owner. Well, you found him! That's me, the rightful owner of this cat. Oh my god, his face! Yes, indeed, we are the owners. 100%. Guaranteed. No questions asked. Is this true, friend Damien? You do not seem like the type of voluntarily take care of a small, helpless creature with love and care. Well, according to some people, I completely changed and I'm no longer a hardcore BA, so I need this cat to lean into that and complete my transformation into a responsible, non-reckless person.
Ooh.
I am so glad to hear that. I will return this cat to you. I feel like we have much more in common now that I know you care for this cat the way I care for my plants. Yes, of course, and I'm not going to do anything reckless or dangerous with this cat. Oh my god. Smash 2. Wait, did Damien just say smash cut? Oh yes, that was a smash cut somehow. You're now speeding down a highway at 200 miles per hour to Ferrari driven by a cat. Driving is a quote because the cat has no thumbs and its little paws don't reach the gas pedals. So it's a cat in the driver's seat and Damien's foot effing cutting the Ferrari! Oh my god! This reminds me of that Geico commercial of do dogs chase cats? And it's just literally a black and white scene of just like 2 cars chasing and one of them's a cat and one of them's a dog. That is such a hilarious. I highly recommend watch that. Please watch that. That is so funny. The Ferrari crashes spectacularly, of course. You escape unscathed because you're the protagonist of your own life. Damien does a dive roll out of the Ferrari, plunge the cat to his chest. Okay, thank God the cat survived. Okay.
That's Damien style, baby.
Whoa! I did it! I saved the cat, proof that although I'm a BA with a stone cold exterior, I have a heart of gold. Yes. Whoa! That was actually pretty sick. Yeah. There's no way the wildfire can doubt the worthiness of that cat. It was the one driving the Ferrari. I'm sure the wildfire will appear to it soon. No! Don't put the cat in the wildfire! God, I didn't even think of that. Don't worry. We'll get it next time and find that wildfire once and for all. Just watch us. It seems like Damien is starting to think of you as a team. Sick, 4 mana and 2 Chasmara is all yours, baby. Yep, all mine, nobody else, no questions asked.
All right.
Okay, let's see. Should I go to the lake? Should I go to the lake? Yeah, I'll go to the lake. Why not? That day at the lake, you start a super soaker fight that turns into an all-out war. The enemy team managed to capture the northern section of the lake, but you take a few of their members hostage and learn their empire's weakness. You lead a full-scale infiltration. Thousands of soldiers get totally soaked, TM. It's a bloodbath. After several hours, the enemy team surrenders, and you gain 2 mana for the peace treaty. Yay. You're enjoying a generous off-screen activity when suddenly...
Hey, noob.
Blue! You are literally exactly the monster I was hoping to see. I think I finally figured out how to lure out the wildfire. After all, 3rd time's the charm. Yep! Keep on trying until you can do it. Plus, I don't think I've ever seen anyone's schemes or problems or situations last more than 3 interactions. You think back on your interactions at Camp Spooky and Spooky High and agree that yes, conversations on a topic tend to happen either completely randomly or at most 3 times. Yep. Just get those chances. We tried to prove I'm metal, but we already know I'm metal. We tried to prove I'm reckless and dangerous. We all know I am. True, you're both of those things. The problem is that those are qualities on the inside. They aren't objectively measurable. I need to do something that is catastrophically at its core all of those things. And ideally, something that the old me and Arabia and Dyla think is dead would have done all the time. What are you getting at? You can't lure fire with fire, so that's out, which means my second most tried and true activity is on the table. I'm scared to be what it is.
Knives!
Crimes! Here we go. Crime time. Crime time, crime time, crime time. Yeah!
Huh?
I'm... Psych myself up because it's fun. Not because I've begun to doubt that I really am metal and reckless and cool since the wildfire still won't appear to me. Yeah, that was convincing. What crime do you think I should do? Okay. Not because I don't know enough about crime or am not a crime expert and the best crime ever, just because you've been a good hyped person for me, so I want you to feel included. Aww! Yay! Yet again, another fair and convincing show of confidence for Damien. Yay! But if your spicy red crush needs a little extra push, you're happy to help him out. You suggest the perfect crime. Alright, and the perfect crime would be a heist. It's time to steal someone's heart. The most popular crime among Gen Z? Privacy. Ooh. I think this is the winner. This is the winner.
Fucking metal!
F yeah! I've always wanted to be a pirate. Do we think I should chop off one of my legs so I can get a wooden one? No way. I already chopped off one of my horns. We should chop off one of your legs. No, there's no time. Yeah, don't, please. No, I would like both of my legs, please. You're relieved that he made that call, and the two of you immediately dive into piracy. You're pirate all the S. Movies, music, video games.
Sup, losers.
Hey, why are you playing a cute little computer game? I thought you were trying to become worthy of the wildfire. We are! Did you give up? It's okay to give up sometimes, because then I look stronger in comparison. Two cops burst out of the bushes, panting as if they're just sprinted over. We, say the taller cop, gasping for breath, we got a report of a total BA doing a heinous crime. Description says tall, buff, incredible, handsome, worthy of wildfire demon. Worthy of wildfire, the shorter cop asked. That must be cool of some kind of OW. WOW. It's about World of Warcraft, and that demon is on the computer. He's not playing WOW, he's playing the cult class indie dating sim Human Prom. The taller cop says, we need to keep looking for this buff, handsome demon committing a heinous crime. It's me! I'm doing the heinous crime. This game is pirated. I didn't pay any money for it. I just stole it from where it was hiding on a site. So, asked the shorter cop, everyone's pirates-esque nowadays. But pirating media means that the creators don't get paid for their hard work. It makes them less likely to be able to support themselves and or create more art for us to consume. The taller cop snorts. Have you ever heard the phrase ACAB? It stands for All Cops Are Bored of Art and Don't Care About Creators. Mean cops. We don't have time to argue with a non-BA, non-buff, non-handsome, not one-horn demon, non-committing a heinous crime. And they're off. You'll never find the wildfire demon, Damien, and that was so sad for you. And for the creators of the world, such a bummer. Anyway, we're gonna go be awesome people who the wildfire has already appeared to. Bye. Oh, what do they know anyway? Let's just buy a movie using actual money to support everyone involved and have a nice time watching it together. Hearing it out loud, I guess I really have chilled out a little. Maybe the wildfire will never appear to me after all. Aww.
That's Damien's style, baby.
But I'm doing whatever the F I want, and isn't that what a true BA does anyway? Yeah! You don't know, but you do know you're glad that what Damien wants to do is watch a movie with you. You immediately gain 2 charisma and 2 mana.
Alright.
Let's see. Here it goes.
I can do this.
Oh! We got an achievement! You got to check on Damien since he has been a bit blue after being owned repeatedly by Dyla in Arabia. Hey, Blue. Hey. Tell me honestly, do you think I've lost it? I haven't found a wildfire anywhere.
I'm a spicy red adult.
Okay. I mean, I used to be a spicy red. You're pretty sure no one ever called him that, but sure. And now, I like it. Having found myself being more than just fire and crimes feels good. But I also feel I lost myself a bit. What if I'm not the person I used to be anymore? Aww. You're a good person, Damien. You still got that spark in ya. You grab Damien's hand. You tell him it is not like that. Yeah, it's not like that, Damien. Growing up and changing takes courage. Yes, takes courage. You admire him, and growing up does not mean necessarily losing who you used to be if you don't want to. So you meant I haven't found the wildfire because the wildfire has been inside me all along? Yeah! Well, it actually, because it doesn't exist, hence it can't be literally found, but yeah, sure, what Damien said too.
Damien's back!
Yeah, yeah, Damien forever! The wildfire is within me. Time to unleash it. Wait, what?
Come light my fire.
Woo! Then he proceeds to start a wildfire indeed! You like the new version of Damien, but passionate Fury Damien is a version of Damien you like too. And that night you discover yet another new side of Damien. The effing the brains out of blue version of him. Yeah, that one is definitely good too. Two things. First off, we finally got an ending. Second thing, wow! That's all I can say! Ah! Okay, and that's all I have. Okay, end story. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. Felt like the end of something big. Little do we know, life still has many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older, I can see it. How those years became the foundation of the mythologically of our lives. Broken hearts turned to tragedies sung for centuries, and wild nights became epic treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a constellation we'll always find while gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by. Even today, I can still close my eyes and I'm there. On that last summer night, feeling like I was just starting to live life. With all my friends around that campfire, so young and unafraid. So ready to start.
Champions of red wine, we're poured all over. It's what we're known for. The fine art of cross lines, crossed for old times, like starting over. take it back to you. I think we could save lives if we don't spend them way undercover. I'm not your love song gone wrong. I'm coming over. Steps I take back to you. Steps I take back to you. Champions of red wine are poured all over, and we're coming over. We're coming over. We're coming over.
Alrighty. You just unlocked the Joe Crow. Joe Crow? You just unlocked the Hot Shot. Whoa. Okay, let's see gallery. So yay, we got an ending! Whoa. Cool. Really cool. Oh, I think we already seen these. Oh yeah, outfits. We unlocked outfits. And Jerry! We got Jerry. Whoa, wait, whoa! Who is that? Tubular Eddie? Cool! Drink Cosmopolitan. A drink that disrupts the very fabric of the cosmos. If you're reckless enough to drink it, it'll double all stats effects you receive from here on out. Fantasy Brew. Do you want your life to feel even more like a racket poorly planned RPG? Then boy, do I have the drink for you. Items. The shrooms. The Sleeping Beauty. Oh, it gives you charm, okay. This one. Okay. Special stuff. Ah, this cat is the cat. Yes, the cat. Just a regular lamp. Alrighty. Alright. So yeah. So with that being said, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm probably going to have to end in here, guys. We done a lot today. We finally got an ending. We got one of Damien's ending, which is like, wow. I was not expecting that. Wow, okay. But hey, we are making progress. We actually got one of the endings, and that's awesome. That's super duper awesome that we actually got an ending. And I can't wait. And now we got like 24 more to go with this. We got 24 more endings. Can't wait to see what we can unlock and everything like that. So yeah. So with that being said, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm probably going to have to end here, guys. Tomorrow, I'll continue more of this. I'll let you guys know on Twitter and Instagram on when I'm going to be live. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in this world. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye! Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye.